Yes, my lovely people. My name is Dre. This is Wtp Podcast. We are back and better than ever. We're back for another episode. Today, people, we have got a special guest. The one, the only, the CEO, RIDE3, Adam.
Thank you. Do-do-do-do.
Come on.
Bless up, brother.
How
Bless up.
was your day today, man?
Do you know what? I think I got up about 4:30,
Yeah.
4:45. Got to be down here for 11. I just wake up early anyway. So that gave me a bit of time to just think things through,
Yeah.
get myself together,
Yeah.
bring some gifts down for you,
Thank you.
and spend some time with the family before I left. So it's been a nice day so far.
That's it. Yeah, tell me about yourself, bro, because on the socials, you're an interesting guy. Like, you do a lot.
Thank you.
Do you get what I'm saying? For the community, for the motorheads, car heads, whatever. Like, you do a lot, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying. It comes naturally as well, to be fair, because I think everything that I'm doing is just what I want to do.
Yeah.
Basically. I do have a plan. It does seem a little bit sporadic,
Yeah.
but I do have a solid plan. But ultimately, I'm executing that plan in whichever way feels the most fun to me.
Yeah.
And engaging.
Yeah. Because when I first linked up with you, it was nothing but love.
Come on,
Like, literally nothing but love, innit? Because I've always seen your socials, but I was thinking, like, so who's the main guy? And I saw you in it, and I didn't know that you know Frank as well.
Yeah,
Like, big up to Frank.
Come on.
Big up to Frank, innit? But yeah, like, your thing's proper. Like, it is actually proper, and I've done some research. Like the global is just globaling. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I feel lately, I feel like we're doing more abroad than here. The love and the reception that I receive, particularly from Ghana. Yeah, big up all my Ghanaians. The last 2 years has been a mad journey, but I'm also understanding more and more about the culture and getting closer with the people that I'm meeting and the connections that I'm getting with people over there. Nigeria as well. Wow. Yeah, you guys are doing
big
good.
salute, man.
It's massively appreciated, as opposed to over here where we're growing consistently. It's nice. We've got a couple of groups where I get loads of support, and we support each other as well.
Yeah.
But the reception around the world has been, it's been crazy.
How did that come across, like, from the UK to Nigeria? Like, was it I know nothing's like easy, but it must have been like a bit of a task for you.
No, do you know what? You were right to say, was it easy? It was kind of easy. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
swear
lie.
down.
Yeah, it was kind of easy. I'm finding, like, growing up, I always wanted to aspire to big things. Some people do, some people kind of don't care.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be someone or have certain things that I was after, and I had this mindset, this mentality. And while I was aware of those things, I was just pushing, knocking on doors, trying all sorts of things, and you are met with pushback. And something that I've learned in the last 3 years is that when you just kind of flow, let things flow, kind of you make your plans, but kind of go with it, that's when things kind of come towards you. So how I got a solid contact, big up Kaz, I call him King Kaz, in Nigeria, was through Elsa, who's from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, so she came to the UK. We done a little bit. We done some videos and stuff like that, which you can see on the Insta. And she introduced me to Kaz. He just came down to show some support. Everyone's starting to kind of rub shoulders with supportive people. And then when he went back home, he was like, I want to take this with me. I was like, there you go, brother. And the rest is kind of history. They're ordering now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wicked, man, because to have your empire go global like that, reaching countries like that is amazing, man.
Thank you.
That is actually amazing. And then you can actually, like, see the steps that you've been taking throughout the years as well.
Yeah. Can watch the progress. It's crazy.
Yeah. Don't you think back at times like, oh, raw, like, I'm actually doing amazing for myself. Like, look out from day one till now.
Do you know what?
Do you ever?
I should do it, but I don't really do that with RIDE3 as a brand. And the reason why is because with the brand, I still got crazy aspirations. So where we're at now kind of feels like nothing, if you know what I
Okay.
mean. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
this is just where we are. But
Yeah.
where we're going looks so crazy that I'm still like, I'm only taking one step off the starting block. But with my personal life, with myself, with mental growth
Yeah.
and all those kind of things, I do often look back and say, wow, like look how far I've come, how much I've matured, things that I handle differently to how I would have used to handle them
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Those kind of things, even down to the assets and things that I have. It's so easy to become climatized and normalize the things that we have.
That's true. Yeah, yeah,
Once you got
yeah,
them, it's just like after 6 months, you don't really care for what you got no more.
yeah.
You just
Yeah,
want the next thing.
yeah, yeah, for real.
But with that, I feel like I am very grounded. I appreciate everything that I have, even my relationships, my friends, my family. I appreciate them more so than the things that I'm trying to get. So
Yeah.
I do that, but not for the business, not for Ride
Okay,
3. For
okay.
Ride 3, I'm saying we're still on the floor. Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, okay, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
all right. So tell me, like, how did it come across you, like, from day one? Like, how did it all start? Because
Oh.
it's just all interesting to me because to where you are now, like, I just want to know, man, like, how this,
um, I don't know. I think I'm always thinking outside of the box
yeah,
by nature. It's just in my nature. I don't
mm,
really look at things the same way that everyone else does all the time.
yeah, yeah,
And I actually motivate and mentor people. Yeah, certain people,
okay,
friends and family, they might ring me just normal, but there's actually a few clients that I have as well that actually pay me for my time just to speak to them,
okay,
or just to give them advice, WhatsApp. I've got some people that it's only WhatsApp and they pay me monthly just
hmm.
they hit me up
Oh, can
anytime.
be anything.
Yeah, they hit me up anytime for
Okay,
anything, relationships, jobs, savings, all sorts of stuff, family issues.
swear
Yeah,
down.
sometimes the things that they're hitting me
Okay.
up with are a little bit outside of my remit, but then I've got people around me that are mentoring me.
Mm,
So I can come to them and kind of say, give sort of hinting at certain scenarios and get second opinions. I do a lot of research. I watch things like this podcast on
yeah,
certain
yeah, yeah,
topics. I read a bit. So mixing that all together, I'm able to be quite helpful, particularly for people that are a bit younger than me, 5 years, 10 years younger. We've been through what they're going through.
yeah,
We know how
yeah,
to get out of it.
yeah, yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
I'm mentoring a lot of people like that. Now, I would say 10, maybe 10, 11 years ago, one of my boys, Edwin, his name is Big Up Edwin. He's actually a banker, young black man, really successful, mental,
That's
earning
good.
good
That's
money.
good, man.
We were actually renting a house together at one time, or he's renting a room from me in a
Mm,
house I was at, something along them lines. And he said to me, that skill set that you've got of motivating people, you
mm.
need to share that with the world. So he started filming me, and we made a few videos, which done really well. Um, and off the back of that, rather than me saying to him all the time, can you film me? Can you edit? Can we do another one? Can we do another one? I just wanted to gain the skill. So someone introduced me to someone where I could get uh, editing software from, equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, Once I met that person, I was looking at what they were doing, and they were doing photography related to the motorbike and supercar world. So they're taking pictures essentially of girls on motorbikes,
mm,
raunchy pictures,
yeah, yeah,
but they were being very, very well received because of what it is,
yeah,
super bike, half naked girl,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Some people didn't like it, it's not for everyone. But I saw that and I said, this package can actually become corporate and go elsewhere.
yeah,
And
yeah,
ultimately, that person, and along with the people that they work with, were all like, had no belief in this whatsoever. They were like, no chance. Everyone said that before. It could be nothing without us doing this, that, and the other. And I was like, no, we really can. Here's my plan. Here's my vision. And they
yeah,
said, you know what? If that's what you think, you do it. So I said, when I do this, I'm going to make some money.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
turn my hands to things that don't succeed. I just don't do it. Yeah, there's reasons behind that as well. But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, I got my mindset that I'm going to make this work. So I offered them 50% of the business. That was a non-existent business at the time.
hmm,
And ultimately, one of them said yes. The other one told me to
yeah,
pee off. They didn't really care for it. As it started making money, the person who was meant to be getting 50% started embezzling. They was just stealing everything and sabotaging and deleting
well,
stuff, and
that's
it went
that's what
absolutely crazy.
that's what happens at times, like, and then the thing that really gets to people is the main thing is jealousy as well.
I think, but you know what? You're right. But before we even got to the stages of jealousy,
Mm,
it was more of a case of it was the mental attitude doesn't sit right with me. Yeah. Let's just say me and you today, we went outside, we won the lottery, we both got 2 million each.
Mm.
Nobody's gonna know that I got 2 million extra in my possession. One, because of how we grew up. You just know, you just don't do that.
Yeah,
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 you feed the
yeah,
wolves or you get eaten.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we know that. Yeah,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you made
yeah,
some money, you came up, you better keep that quiet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Trust me.
firstly. But secondly, aside from that, is I don't really think that money and wealth makes you better than anyone else. So what happens is, as I was earning and as the business was growing, I was staying humble. I'm still
Yeah.
the same guy. But this person all of a sudden had a lot to say, putting people down, trying to flex and stuff like that. And it didn't really sit
Yeah.
right with me.
Yeah.
So we kind of came to a head off of that kind of attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the jealousy then came in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I don't play
yeah,
those games. Yeah, I'm focused. Like I said, I've got a plan. I know where I'm going. So we kind of just ignored that, settled things how they needed to be settled. It wasn't very, very smooth. Police were involved. It was a bit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bit tense.
It's
It
a
was a bit
bit
techie,
mad.
but we're here now. We've moved forward, and yeah, just
That's it.
onwards and upwards. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, at the end of the day, like when I started this 6 years ago, people didn't believe in my source at all.
Mm,
And then I was thinking, like, honestly, I'll say it to you honestly, it was getting me down to a point that, oh, should I even stop? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I had loads of them thoughts. But at the same time, I was thinking, like, let me see you do at least one video or at least one intro. And then I can make up my mind, like, okay, you take on. And I'll just sit in the back.
Oh, you was thinking to? Oh, you're talking about those people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I
Okay.
had
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've until now, man, I've still got loads of jealous people.
Mm,
But now they see the progression and they come up to me or they message me saying, "Oh, Dre, oh, when am I gonna be in your next video?
yeah,
Oh, when
it
am I
goes
gonna
that
see
way.
you?"
It goes that way. People that weren't
And
supporting at the beginning, didn't believe in you.
yeah,
They
yeah,
wanna they
yeah.
wanna be in it now.
Because right now, as a content creator, I'm still climbing that mountain,
Mm.
and I call it like the mountain of cringiness.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I get down, that's the success part. When I get on the top and I go down, that's the success part. But right now, I'm still climbing that mountain and I'm still battling with people who are still saying, "Oh, you could have done this better," or "You could have done this better." But I don't see you doing what I'm doing, innit?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know
But
what I will say?
yeah.
I like those people. Yeah, as I told you, it's been a crazy journey. The brand itself was established in 2015.
Mm.
Yeah, this just the name, so to speak, roughly around there. Um, but the what I'm doing as a movement with all these products, you know, and turn it into a whole lifestyle brand, that's been roughly since 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But what I'll say is probably the first year I was met with all of that stuff that you were saying, people putting it down, saying why would we do da 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 da, all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I used to take it a little bit to offense because it's your baby. You know, you're working on
Yeah,
something. You feel
exactly.
like they're
Like,
putting you down. What's all the negativity about?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
now, I'm not gonna lie, when people come at me with negative feedback, yeah, even if it's malicious, even if they're just doing it just to piss me off, yeah, even if they're just purely a hater, just gonna say
Yeah,
bad stuff about you,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I like it. And the reason why I like it is because remember, your enemy is gonna tell you the worst things about yourself. Your
True.
friend is gonna play it down. How did it go today? Yeah, you looked alright, you know, bro. Like, keep going. That's a friendly. That's a friend.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Your enemy is gonna say, boy, it was because of this and that, and you look
yeah.
funny
Yeah.
because of this. Next time, sit a bit more straight because he just looks like a clown. Yeah. But guess what?
True, true,
What
true.
they're saying often has a lot of truth in it. It doesn't mean that you should take everything on board,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes there's truth in it. So if I sell you a bag and everyone says it's fantastic, but one person who's a hater said, oh, I just got hold of them RIDE3 bags. Oh, the zips keep breaking. It's crap. It feels plastic and flimsy.
Mm.
Instead of getting upset, I go to my supplier and I say, how can we make these zips better?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Because
is.
now the haters haven't got nothing to say, but that benefited me because that means my product is,
Yeah,
yeah. So I like all that now. Give me that feedback. Tell me
that's
it was
true.
crap.
You know,
Tell me what I done
that
that
is
was wrong.
actually true.
The
I'm
haters,
thinking
the
about
haters
that.
are, yo,
That's
like,
that's
I want
true.
to hear.
But like I can say like the haters do motivate me to push even more
Absolutely.
and to create better content
That's it.
because
There's nothing for them to pick at now. So
and
you've improved.
shall I tell you something? When I met you on that day and I just put out a video on Instagram and it's just like a big intro regarding my YouTube video about the whole day and it was looking like a movie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
It hit like 10K in less than 24 hours,
Yeah.
bare likes, and people are thinking like, "Rah, did you do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, man. Who else would do it?" Like, but I come to all of these events and people, I don't know, man. Sometimes people think, "Oh, what is this guy doing there? He's not really whipping out his cameras off." Yeah, I am. I'm working. Do you get
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm working like and on that day, I had to do so many things. Like, I had models coming up to me saying, "Oh, take a picture of me," blah blah blah. I had even the models are saying, "Oh yeah, he's good," blah blah blah. So I had loads of them come up to me, and I didn't expect that.
Mm.
Didn't expect that. So I had to like put in loads of effort with the models, with my own shit, and with my content as well. Like, so I had to do loads of things. So I was all over the place. And I think I was a bit overwhelmed because that's the first time I've ever been around that environment as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people were loving it and
It was a,
showing me love.
it was a good one to jump in because the way Frank had that set up, everyone was just friendly, but everyone also knew we can mingle. You can
Yeah,
grab a photographer. You
yeah,
can It was a good day. It was a good
that's what I'm
day.
saying. And again, big up Frank. He does loads for the community as well. Like he always does these events, but sometimes I'm just so busy, so busy. But again, I'm glad I met you as well.
Come
Linked
on.
up. Like we had a little chat. We couldn't really talk in depth, but now we can. Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we can. But yeah, I just want to know as well. Like, okay, cool. Like, did you do this like firstly mainly for like the bikers and the car heads, and it just developed, or am I wrong?
Um.
Or just took off in all different angles?
I have to say it started off with the bikers, like
Yeah.
hands down. We have to say that. Our original slogan, I mean, like now on our drinks and stuff and
Come
everywhere,
on,
we
come
got
on.
fuel your passion. Yeah. For a little while we had it's a lifestyle.
Mm,
We've had super bikes of London. That was the first slogan that we were running with. We had activewear for a little while.
yeah.
But right now, as you can see, we got fuel your passion on everything. Um, but it was bikers.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the first product we were making were hoodies and t-shirts. Those were the first two products
Yeah, yeah.
because people would jump on their bikes, whether they're wearing gear or not, they could put a hoodie over it, and that's how we were starting to get the name out there. But essentially, at that point, I didn't ride a bike myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was wearing RIDE3 clothing, normal. You go in Tesco's, I'll put my jumper on. That's it. But from there, we've progressed into cars. We've progressed into activewear for everyone. We've got ladies' gym wear and stuff like that just for a normal day. So people do see it as a bike brand, but it's actually for everyone, massively for everyone. Some
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
bags are going skiing, snowboarding, all those type of things. So activewear is what we are, but we're actually a lifestyle brand.
Okay,
As you know, we
okay.
got we got we got rum, we got our own gin,
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
got energy drinks.
My mother-in-law loves gin.
Yeah,
She loves it.
yeah, we have to give her
She,
a bottle then.
yeah, yeah.
That's that's
Hey,
a that's a
listen.
Christmas bottle,
Hey,
mum.
d-
There's a Christmas bottle for you right
hey,
there.
hey, hey.
Yeah, and we know you ain't
Gin.
getting none because you don't drink.
Nah, I
So
don't drink. I don't drink at all. I don't drink at all. But like, yeah, like, but that's how I pictured it in my head. Like, it just spiraled off to different things that you can do.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like clothing and all sorts. But have you thought about doing like trainers, like footwear?
I have actually. So we got footwear. We got two different types of sliders at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah. So two
okay,
years ago we done a
okay,
slider, and it had which logo? It had like the signature logo on it. Yeah, like what's on my hat.
okay.
Um, really nice. They done really well. They went global as well everywhere, so it was fantastic. And this summer we brought out the Mark II. So same slider, new design, new
Mm-hmm.
colorway, or whatever you want to call it. and I actually have done two different designs on trainers, and we've made 4 different samples, but they're just not coming out right. And the money that you put in on product development certain times to get it right can be very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of put that on the back burner for the minute, and we focused on other things. We developed some gloves and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but we will come back to it.
What
I
you're
want to be wearing the
developing,
footwear.
like clothing wise as well, is TT, man.
Thank you,
I
thank
give
you.
it to you. I give it to you because when I received that bag, oh my god, I can smell it. It is pure
Proper,
leather, fam.
proper.
That's what I like. It's just the quality,
Mm,
because no shade on no other um person who's doing a clothing thing, but sometimes, like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it because it's not fitting me well, or like, do you get what I'm saying? It's not true to size. Like, quick story. I've tried to do like a clothing thing, yeah, like years and years ago, before Wave TV and stuff like that. It didn't work out.
yeah.
It was just one of them ones. I think it was just one of them phases,
Mm,
but it was kind of sick. People were asking me, "Oh, let me have a t-shirt," but I wasn't taking it serious. I was just getting distracted by, I don't know, like money, girls, and stuff like that. I was young in it,
mm.
so I didn't really bother. But I was bopping it myself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people would just ask me, "Oh, when can I get that?" But I didn't have a guide to. Oh yeah, go to this printer and he can print you. I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah,
Do you get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
But if I did, then possibly would have gone somewhere. But I don't think it would have really progressed because that wasn't really me. Like I said, it was a phase in it. But yeah, I've been through that. But I just think it's just hard work, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't.
Absolutely. And do you know what? You said you with the podcast, you said you felt like quitting at
Yeah,
times,
yeah,
and with that, you did it for a little while and kind of just
yeah,
left it.
yeah. Just pushed it away,
What
man.
what I'm realizing is, what I realized, should I say,
Yeah,
after probably about 3 years of running RIDE3 as a brand, that I started thinking, oh, this is hard work. To get the financial gain that I'm hoping to achieve,
yeah,
this is hard work. Yeah. But then I started thinking there's other things I could do that potentially might not have been as hard work. But those things tend to make you your money quickly and fade off. So you might make loads of
that's
money,
true.
but it's done.
That's
But when
true.
you put the hard work in and you build the foundation, they tend to be things that have much more longevity. And what I'm finding now is I'm not really working that hard in terms of development. Sorry, in terms of keeping this going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I kind of take it easy, my sales will kind of be roughly the same month in, month out.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
because I want growth, that's where the hard work is. Yeah. But the hard work I've done before is the foundation that gives me this platform now to kind of make it be kind of easy
yeah,
to
yeah.
maintain.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
I don't know, it's always going to be hard work. Every podcast I've watched, everyone I've read, every successful business person that I've spoke to, there's been an element of solid hard work in there
Yeah,
to the point where they thought they were going to quit or wanted to quit.
yeah, yeah,
And generally speaking, what I've found goes back to where I said about being easy with things and letting things flow. I've found that once you've got your plan and you stay consistent and you believe in your plan, like
yeah,
fully believe it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's good. That's.
fully, like that car outside, you say the
Mm,
car's nice. About 6 months ago, I was saying, don't know if I'm gonna buy that. It's too expensive. Like, I don't know if I can actually afford it. Like, it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
expensive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then about 3 months ago, I remember talking to my dad and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy that because that's what I really want. And I'll find a way. That's what I want. There's no point in me just,
yeah,
you know? Then I bought the car and that's like the affordability is it's not even a thing. Like, it's not even nearly difficult, if you get what I'm saying. So I guess I'm hinting on manifestation.
yeah,
What you put your mind to, what you focus on, if you really, really, really believe it, obsess over it.
yeah,
Like, I believe it and I obsess over it, then you have that passion. Why we saying fuel your passion?
yeah,
It happens. Like, the way it happens, it's easy then.
yeah,
When there's difficult times, I'm
yeah,
like, but this is what I'm doing. So the difficult part goes out of my head and I just do what I gotta do.
yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's kind of
yeah.
it's kind of
True.
easy. You
Yeah,
just gotta
it
be
makes
motivated. You gotta obsess over what
exactly,
you're trying to achieve,
exactly.
and have a clear clear plan, and you're gone.
Trust me,
Gone.
because talking about manifestation, I manifest this to the highest level.
This.
Yeah, to the highest level. I eat, sleep, drink, think about this day in, day out. And my girlfriend just gets annoyed at times because it's just content. But at the same time, she is my biggest push, because if she wasn't here and I was doing this for myself, yeah, I think I'll be at the same level. But she's pushed me to a different level. Like, you can do this, blah blah blah. Like my daily affirmations and stuff like that. And I really do, like I've said this before, like I am a big achiever, like, and a big dreamer that I will do this. It wouldn't work overnight.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work overnight. I'm patient enough that maybe in a year's time, 2 years' time, who knows? I might blow. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm really patient,
But
and I'll just keep
this
at it.
this
Innit?
the one thing you said in there that needs to change. You said you might blow.
Yeah,
If you might blow, you might as well just stop.
yeah, true,
Whatever it is you're
true.
setting out to do, just say I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
That's how we got to talk. That's how we make things happen. You know,
yeah.
literally anything. For example, you told me to come down here. I said I'm coming. Yeah, pause. And I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here. Yeah.
yeah,
If I said I
yeah.
might come, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit rude. But yesterday, my friend invited me somewhere, and I said I might come down. I'll let you know. I didn't go. When I say I
Yeah,
might do
true.
something, I'm probably not gonna do it. If I say I might win, I might not win. I probably won't win.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I say I'm gonna win, I'm gonna do
Oh,
it.
I'm gonna
You know what I'm
do
saying?
this. Yeah,
Did,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. It makes
did
sense.
you see
Yeah.
my fight with Knight Rider?
Nah.
Ooh, on Instagram, yeah. At my last event, Knight Rider, big up Knight Rider and the team, Mr. Sandman as well, management and all that. They contacted me and said, "Do you wanna, he's doing this." I think it was like his 7th fight with a random Instagram follower. They
Mm.
asked me,
Oh, so on.
yeah, I'm nearly 40. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not, I'm doing this and I'm at home. I'm playing with the kids. Sometimes I've got to run after my daughter and I'm like, whoa, wait, I'm tired. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
in
yeah.
shape for all of that. They said it's in 2 weeks. I said, don't know. My biggest motivator, my girl, she said, you have to. They can't call you out. And you said, no. Gonna think you were shook. That's what she
True.
said to me.
Yeah,
I said, all
yeah.
right, babe, say no more. Yeah, I'm gonna do
But
it.
but you know what? Yeah, my girl does the same thing. Like at times, like in different situations, like she will say, like, for instance, like, "Oh, you're Big Dre. You can't let people call you out and draw you out like that." And I was thinking, like, yeah, that's true. Run it, run it, run it. Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. But with that, people start saying you're gonna win. I said, yeah, I'm gonna win. Of course I'm gonna win. Otherwise, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, true, true,
I'm not
true.
doing it. It's not even about picking your fights. It's just the mindset. Because really, I should have lost. He's about 6'4". I'm about 5'9".
It
He's
doesn't
been
it doesn't
boxing.
matter about
He's been
height, man.
boxing. I've been sitting down. He's got that reach. I'm tired. I'm
So
old.
what happened? I don't know
He's.
about
I
this.
think he's probably a good 13 years younger than me.
Oh,
He's a young man. I'm supposed to lose. I'm supposed to get battered. But I said I'm gonna win. So we went there, and it was a great day. Go watch the video.
right. Hey, cool, cool people. I'm
Go
gonna
watch the
watch the
video.
video after
Go
this.
watch the
Yeah,
video.
I'm gonna watch the video. I want to see pure smoke.
Let's go. It's pure
Hey,
smoke, man. It's
pure
pure smoke.
smoke. Not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is random, but I feel like, because you say that you talk to people and you give advice to people, I feel like you're talking to me now, and then we're
Mm.
actually having a therapy session. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the energy is up there. It's like
Mm.
positive energy, but obviously, like, it's always good to, like I said to all of my bedrooms, it's always good to talk to your bedrooms, because men sometimes they don't talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
their situations, and then if you don't talk, it gets dark.
yeah. Mad.
So I've learned that the hard way, but now I do talk,
Mm.
because I thought, like, "Oh, I'm just gonna bottle everything up. I'll be alright. Sometimes it will get dark for me, but I'll come out." But now I am teaching myself to talk to others
Yeah.
about my situations.
Yeah, it's important. It is important. Sometimes you say it out, and once you said it, you're like, it's not even that bad, you know. Like as I'm explaining, I'm complaining about this, was stressing me, but
There you
I've
go.
just voiced it to someone, and I'm like, I feel silly for having that as an issue.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, but
yeah.
yeah, no, it's important to have the right people around you, the right support network. The people
Exactly.
that you choose are massively important as well. Because sometimes for example, I don't know, you can have a relationship issue and you're gonna go and talk to your boy, but that's the boy that's gonna say, let's go strip club.
Yeah.
So that's not the right one to speak to.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's a bit
But we might
wild
choose that
still.
guy because of how we're feeling at the time.
Yeah,
You're gonna say, she done this, she done that, bro. I can't believe it. I'm stressing. Then he's gonna say, don't worry about that. Let's go here, let's go there. So
yeah,
and so's coming as well, Keisha and Becky.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, but then you could pick someone else. Very often I think the person that's gonna be my go-to, I would say, is my dad.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is crazy. He actually does counseling. He's been doing that since retirement and whatnot. But
Yeah,
he just gets on the right wave with me and is able to communicate with me in a way that hits home. And he doesn't pet to tell me that I'm wrong.
yeah,
Yeah, I got another friend that I've known as well, pretty much my whole life. His name's Justin. Doesn't pet to tell me that I'm wrong. Yeah,
yeah,
those are the ones that, when it's advice on a tense techie situation, I'm gonna run to them. The people that aren't gonna hesitate to tell you that you're wrong.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're also balanced. That's I don't know. That's just who I tend to go to.
Another thing about me, I don't want yes
Mm,
men around me. Like,
mm.
oh yeah, do that. I want someone to say, oh no, okay, cool. You shouldn't have done that. This is a way that you should have done it, but we move on. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's how you
cause
grow. That's how you grow.
exactly, and then obviously I've got a manager and a little team behind me, and that's all I need. Well, two people.
Mm.
That's all I need, literally. Because when I started this, I was thinking like, oh, I need this person, I need that person, I need this person. I actually don't, man. I actually don't, because how what I'm doing right now, them two people who are actually supporting me and guiding me through certain things is key, because they actually say, "Oh no, I don't think you should do that because of X, Y, Z." And cool, like it's whether I listen to you or not,
You could
but
take it on board.
I hear what you're saying,
Mm.
but at the same time, I'm the boss of this shit. But I still need to listen to the positive and the negative of the situation, whatever I'm in, as well. So I feel like that's helped me as well, shaped all of this. But at the end of the day, you just have to pick your friends and don't get influenced by bad mind people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just don't get influenced. Yeah. Calm. Yeah. I'm gonna
You saying you're ready?
sip
You
this.
ready?
Come on, I'm gonna sip this. At the event, I actually didn't taste this as well. And I do love my energy drinks. I
I
actually
you
do.
know what's mad? I didn't even know that you didn't drink. So I only actually brought the glasses so we could do up the rum. But I'm not gonna be that influence.
You know
I'm
what?
not gonna be that influence on you.
About 2 3 years ago, I used to be in another podcast studio, and I'm telling you, bro, I used to like go ham with it. Like I used to have like 11 o'clock starts. Used to bring the Hennessy bottle for all my clients. Like, yeah, drink. Like, boy, I used to be mad. I'm not gonna
It's growth. It's growth.
lie. And this is like what I was telling you. Like, I I had a choice of smoking, drinking, or doing this. Like, which road is better? And
Come on.
do you get what I'm saying? I'm nearly 3.5 years sober.
Let's go. Let's go.
My mind is clear. My
Come
mind
on.
is clear.
Come on. Come on, bro.
No, I'm not
Big.
gonna lie, my mind is clear, because when I used to do that, I used to rattle myself all the time, man.
Mm.
Around the wrong people, you know how we do. Like, yeah, my mind was everywhere, man. Everywhere. But I'm glad I'm on the right path. Well, I hope I'm on the right path.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm doing big things. But enough about me, about you. Like, I just want to know, like, sipping this out of 10, I'll need to sip it again
Sip
just
it,
to rate it.
sip it again.
Hold on. People. Hold on. Elegance. It tastes so nice. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a big taster of like all the bait energy drinks. It goes down smooth.
Mm.
Why for that? Yeah, I know people are gonna come for me for that. Why for that?
Whoa,
Please,
whoa.
please.
Nah,
But
the drink is smooth though. The drink is
you
smooth.
done your mains with this. You
Come on.
done your mains with this because this is actually nice.
This is what I try to do with everything though. Every product. Thank you. But every product, I'm on that.
Mm.
Um, and like you said about the clothing, the fit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, like the t-shirts. The first t-shirts we done, I think I've gone into like the sixth type of cut
Mm-hmm.
to get to where I am now. But I was basing it on what fits me good, what I like. Then I know that it's gonna hit a certain target audience, people that like the type of cut that I buy. So if I know what I like and I get it just right, that means I've done that well. So then you move on to the next cut. You know, if it's like, say like an oversize, I could speak to one of my boys that love an oversize, make it in his size, get him to be the tester. Then we know, right, that's just right. But every single product, I put a lot of energy into product development. I didn't just one and done it. You know, even these logos, how they're on the garments, we've used about 5 different techniques to get to here so that we have longevity in our prints. It wasn't just about selling a t-shirt and making £15 profit once, because then it falls apart, then they're never buying it again. And they're never going to tell their friends to buy
That's
it.
true.
This was about selling you a t-shirt and making £2 profit or £1 profit. Or in fact, the first hoodie I ever sold, I made an £8 loss. I'll never forget it. I never forget talking to the guy. I remember his first and second name. I remember exactly where I was. And he was saying to me, I don't want a hoodie though, bro. And I was like, come on, man, please, bro, man. Come on, man. It's proper, man. You're supporting me, man. I was doing all that. Yeah. To the point where I made it cheaper than I paid for it. I said, just take it at this price. Go on. And he did. But guess what? The quality was so sick that 2 weeks, can I get another one? My girl took my hoodie. I need another one, so we're matching. I really liked it as well. That's what this product is. Yeah.
It gets like that as well.
The bag that you spoke about, 1010. I've sold about 15 to 20 of those bags, yeah? Not loads. We've had them for about a month. Not loads. They're not popping off. But guess what? They're not popping off because they're expensive. And because we're a brand that's kind of like, we're not Louis Vuitton, are we? We're not Prada. We're not even a Nike Tech.
But you don't want to be them.
No, we don't want to be them. But the point is, people are fickle. Yeah, so you're gonna spend your money. You want something flashy, or you want something that other people can appreciate. So if I'm gonna sell you an expensive bag that's a brand that you ain't heard of, it makes you be a little bit hesitant. Yeah, but what happens now is because it's cheap, people give it a go. Yeah, when it gets in their house, and like you said, wow, it's genuine leather, it's suede inside. Look at the tag. Oh my gosh, it comes with a box and a dust bag and everything. Oh, presentation's nuts.
It's like, key, bro.
You might even get a mailing bag that's all Christmas mailing bag this time of year. Yeah, because we do that. Once you press that button for your order and it turns up at your house, the product is so good that you want to buy another one, or your friend wants to buy one, and that's how this brand has grown. The product has been selling itself. I'm not out here doing no crazy marketing. Yeah, media is probably my biggest issue as a brand owner. But the word of mouth, that's gone clear.
Yeah, that's
once you get one item, you want the next item. Once you've tried this drink, you want to try that drink. Once you tried that drink, you want to try that one, because everything's banging. I mean, this is consumed by the royal family. Yeah, the distillery that I go to, they make drinks for the royal family, House of Lords, all of that. The crazy thing is, I remember when they first told me that they had this in the House of Lords. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. But then that was 4 years ago. Monday gone, I was in the House of Lords.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So when you say, where did you start and where have you gone? I'm like, actually, we do need to deep this, because we're going.
You know what? I saw that story and I was like, I was thinking to myself, where's this guy? And I deeped it, and I was like, oh Rod, this is big boy shit.
Big stuff, yeah, proper stuff, man.
Like,
Proper stuff.
but these are the things what I was trying to say to you. Like, you have to actually sit down by yourself and deep. Like, your progression
Mm,
is. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Do you know what's crazy though? What I'm measuring this all on is completely changed, man.
Mm,
What I'm measuring stuff on. Early this year, I lost a good friend of mine.
yeah.
Yeah, good friend of mine, like lifelong friend. Our parents knew each other before we were both born.
Mm,
Yeah, so primary school, secondary school, everything. Yeah, 37, I lost a friend. And that's even thrown me off. But yeah, since losing him, plus all the things I experienced over the last 2.5 years with the court hearings and
yeah.
all of these kind of things, it's put me in a position where I've realized what actually really matters. And to me, I ain't gonna speak for no one else, but to me, shining your light, letting that light shine that we all have of
Mm,
positivity, the high vibration, like you
yeah.
said, it feels positive in here.
Yeah.
Um, Doing that, uplifting other people, being able to bless people, and all the relationships that we have. That's all that really matters when we leave this place. You know, when I think back to my boy, um, I think of him as always smiling. He used to say, "I love you, my bro. I love you." From when we was little kids
Yeah.
to a big man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we're like, he was always smiling. So those are the things I think of, not the restaurants that he owned, not the properties he was letting out.
Yeah.
Little great things, great inspiration, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what we're missing is the love that we were able to share. Pause. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
missing those things. So now that I'm still here and I still have a little bit of time, because it might be 10 years, it might be 5 years, I might not even make it home today. We don't know. Yeah. With the time that I do have, what I'm trying to do to everyone that I interact with, yourself, the viewer, you guys at home as well, what I'm trying to do is share a little bit of positivity and brighten up your day
That's
one
it.
way or the other, and then I'm
That's
good.
it.
So when we say where have I gone, the money, the assets that I've acquired, the stuff that I'm achieving,
Mm-hmm.
it's great, but it doesn't really mean that much to me as much as maybe what it would to someone else who's a bit more materialistic. Yeah. What actually really matters to me is being able to bust everyone. So, for example, we got guys, what's his name? Remember the end of his name on Insta is BMX, yeah? But we got Starboy BMX in Nigeria,
Yeah.
Lagos.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I've never been to Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
but I send him stuff. Yeah, and I want to send more. In fact, right now he's doing a show. I need to send him some funds to help him get back. And this is something that I wanted support from everyone with, where I'm saying just donate a little £5, a little £2, a little £10. You guys will see what I do with the money. You see when the boxes land in these countries with the things that people gifted me, I've gifted it
Yeah.
back. I'm
Yeah.
not taking no money, you know? So that is what really, if we speak next time, we come on here again, when I say like it's been a year now, I'm back, I'm going to say, wow, our charity is doing that. Yeah, these boys, we helped to pay for that. We've covered those people's rent. In
Yeah.
fact, Keys, who's in Ghana, who's my business partner in Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
what he's done is taken this brand and turned it into something completely different. Over there, it's a transportation logistics company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're setting up an insurance brokerage. But
Wicked, man.
ultimately,
Wicked.
with the logistics, we're rivaling Uber Eats. So over there, it's based in Accra, Ghana, RIDE3 hub. Check them out. They're opposite the DVLA. Can't miss them. Big shop, storefront, everything. I need to go. I ain't been myself. But we got 111 young Ghanaian men that ride bikes on our behalf doing deliveries. But we're paying them, obviously. So it's a job for them. But that means we've provided 111 jobs in 6 months.
That's crazy.
I ain't received a penny from that, by the way. Yeah, people might look at this and this, that, and the other. I ain't received a penny from that. And even if I was to receive stuff right now, it's going back into that, because what I'm trying to build is a network which stands for freedom, stands for passion, stands for oneness, stands for togetherness. Hakuna
Mm-hmm.
Matata shit. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
worries and all of that.
Come on.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
going for. So when it's like, look how far you've come, it's not that far yet until I can say I can't even think about how much people we helped. That's what I'm on. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm comfortable. My house is okay. My car's okay. I've got a nice bike to ride around. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I don't need any more. My kids are good. What more do I need? So now it's about sharing. I don't even think I was supposed to be here. Some of the stuff I experienced in life, some of us young black men and all races and stuff. we're outside just dying because you put on the
Yeah,
wrong jewelry that day, or
yeah,
because you walk
yeah.
past the wrong group of
Or you
boys.
got the
You
wrong
was
watch
yeah,
on. Or
it's very easily done. So, given that I've made it to this age, I'm like, you know what? I've done and experienced a lot. I've traveled, I've had fun. Don't get me wrong, there's still other things that I want to do,
Mhm.
but my main focus really is to be at peace with myself and with my family and those close to me, and to just help and just keep smiling. That's what it is
That's
for
it.
me.
Big respects to you, man.
Come on, my bro.
Literally, like, and what I was talking to you about the community
Mm,
as well, like, for us black people, like, our community needs to be much more tighter and bigger. Like, in some black communities, it is like that, but I've been to like different car shows, like, and stuff like that. Asian people, white people, their communities just stuck together. What do
yeah.
you think about community these days?
I think we've got two issues. One that some of us are aware of,
Mm.
and one that no one talks about. Do you watch the Kelso show on Instagram?
Oh yes,
Yeah?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Kelso, big up Kelso, yeah?
yeah, yeah. Come on, come
I
on.
watch his thing. I watch his thing, pause, yeah? I watch what he's doing and I rate it. I like how he's talking. I like how he's coming and developing and coming along. And he said something the other day where I'm just there, just watching it, and I didn't really say much, but he was talking about Africa and saying how there's different countries and how they do things differently, different tribes. I think he was
Yeah.
actually talking about Nigeria and talking about the different tribes. This is what he was saying,
Okay.
yeah? And he was saying that there's conflict in Nigeria itself, and that us as a nation, we just can't help but beef each other. Yeah. But when you deep it, when you really deep it, we're saying that other nations stick together. They don't stick together as much as we're thinking. That's because us as black people, we think white people are white people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not that. Let's really deep it. You got Northern Ireland, you got Ireland, separate. Welsh, separate. Scottish people. If you sit in their house and speak with them, it is a little bit divided. But what
yeah,
our problem is, because we look exactly the same, mind you, they look the same to each other
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
But
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not deep in their history. We're just looking at our own. And we keep saying we're fighting each other, but they're fighting each other too. When Russia's beef in Ukraine, that's white people.
yeah, yeah. Facts.
And they're talking about bombing each other. At least Ghana's not bombing Nigeria.
Yeah.
We're just doing a bit of that. Yeah. But the reason why we're doing that, and I'm a firm believer of this, that our division has been elevated because of Willie Lynch. I don't want to go mental into slavery and all this stuff, but
Yeah.
just as a quick summary, Willie Lynch was one of the biggest slave owners in history in America. And
I heard about that.
because he had
Yeah.
so many slaves that didn't gang up against him, the other slave owners were like, how do you keep your slaves like together? Like there's you got 1,000 slaves. What's going on?
Mm.
And basically what he said, there's a document on this. You can look it up. I'm not gonna quote it word for word correctly because the last time I read this was about 15 years ago. But ultimately he said pitch the lights against the darks. Pitch this against that.
Okay.
So all of our differences, the differences that we do have, even though they might be small, he consciously fed it into them to divide and conquer. Yeah, and it really worked. Obviously, there's lots of other things, loads and loads of other things. This topic can go crazy. I'm not going to dive into it.
Mm.
But now imagine, fast forward, slaves are free. When you're free now, your mum, yeah, who's now a free slave and you're a little kid,
Yeah.
she says, don't trust them Igbos. They sold us. We're Yoruba. That's how we became slaves. Don't trust them. Don't trust the light-skinned ones because they're more from those tribes. But that's because there was generations of slavery. So they weren't taught that by Willie Lynch. They were
That's
taught that
true.
by their
You know.
parents.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
our age group, if you imagine back in the day, we remember going to school and whatnot, our parents, yeah, uncles, aunties, and friends, they were all like, this African, that, this, that, and the other. You Carib, you small island, that. My grandparents on my dad's side weren't too keen with my mum's side because they're from Jamaica and we're from Montserrat, and Montserrat's a small island. You lot a small island, you lot don't wash properly. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there a little bit in nature,
Yeah.
but we are descendants of people that were taught specifically to hate each other in order to hinder progress. And they were taught, that was taught to our great grandparents, which taught our grandparents, which taught our parents, which taught us. But big up Skepta, I always use him as an example. Yeah. But when we was in school now and we were coming out of school, people like Skepta started to become cool.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You got Jay
Skepta.
Huss, you got all of a sudden the music made the cultural differences start to whittle away a little bit, because I'm not going to say I'm not playing that because he's Nigerian, he's African, I only listen to Jamaican music. We didn't
Yeah.
do that. All of a sudden you hear a two little drum beat and we were saying,
That's
whoa,
it,
this is
innit?
sick, you know. So from there, I think that started making everyone kind of vibe with each other a little bit more culturally, and we kind of conquered the world musically, from my opinion. And that is kind of helped it, but the segregation still lies, because it still lingers there that our grandparents were telling our parents certain things, which is how we were brought up until about 15, 20 years ago,
Hmm.
which makes us big boys still. Um, and that's where I think the divide comes from. But spending a lot of time in Europe, I go to Romania a lot. Yeah, I've been Hungary and I
Okay.
travel, and spending a lot of time over there, I'm realizing that they're also very segregated. It's just that they're not necessarily stabbing each other because of it in the way that we are.
Mm.
Yeah, which is a shame. Not
Uh,
ashamed that they're not doing it.
yeah.
Ashamed that we are doing that
Yeah.
foolishness.
It's crazy, man. And history, like I've always had a soft spot for history because I want to know where I come from and stuff like that. I want to know other people's history as well. And it
Mm,
is really interesting because the more you learn about history, the more your mind develops
yeah,
as well.
yeah. And you see today, it makes you see today different. It
Exactly.
does make you see today different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because when you hear this person doing that, you kind of know why,
Mm,
but you've got your own judgment in your head as well.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a bit mad, isn't
yeah,
it? Like,
yeah, yeah,
you got your own judgment in your head from what you've been reading, what you've been looking at, and stuff like that.
yeah.
So,
And it's crazy. A lot of things get left out as well. Because I remember when I did my own, they don't teach us that much about Black history and slavery and
mhm.
stuff like that in school. We don't really learn that much. They say they do, but they gloss over things. They even give you wrong dates. Like the UK
Yeah.
is celebrating, I think it's, um, what is it? I think it's 1808. I think there's a
Mm.
£2 commemorative coin which says for the abolition of the slave trade. They teach you in school, and they said something like we had in 2008, they were like, it's 100, 200 years since slavery. But that's not really how it went. They're just using a sleight of words. It's actually 1833 that they passed the law in the UK to free all the slaves. But in
That's true,
1808, they passed the law to abolish trading of slaves. So you couldn't sell a slave no more, but you could still keep them. But they're teaching us, yeah, you were free from then. No, no, no.
They
So
sugarcoat loads of things in school
sugarcoat,
anyway.
leave bits out, tweaks, all that stuff. So when you do your own research, I've done my own research, it's important to make sure you get all the information. Ultimately, we mature, we grow, and you understand that actually it's not the white people that are alive today, first and foremost. It wasn't them. Yeah. It wasn't Karen in Tesco's. Yeah. It might have been her great great granddad, but she might not feel the same way.
Yeah.
So cool, there was that. But also, the things that we tend to miss out is the simple fact that white people didn't start slavery.
No,
We
apparently
was
they
doing it
didn't.
to ourselves.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
was
yeah.
enslaving each other and selling and kidnapping from this tribe. And when the
And
white people came, the
listen,
first slaves, we sold them. I say we because,
listen.
but
You know what? Yeah, my manager is basically the same. What you're saying
Mm,
is people deep this, just deep this conversation. Yeah, what you're saying is true because people would just think, oh yeah, the white man done this. Nah, if you actually deep it,
we was doing it.
trust
It's
me.
been happening from. It's been happening from. I'm not going to turn this into a religious thing, but even if you look in the Bible and you read it back, for thousands of years, there's always been slaves and whatnot, and different nations and whatnot. And it's techie now because there's certain things that impact us today based on what happened there. And I'm not the person to be out here going, because we were slaves or we deserved it. It's not that at all.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there is a little bit of a setback that did take place because of um was quite a big setback, to be fair. That took place because of those things. But we just got to start from where we are today. I always say, I put it on a t-shirt as well. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. So we start from today and let's just smash it out.
yeah, for
Starting from
real.
here. Everything I've done before, cool, whatever, but I'm still going to start from here. Because I go outside and make one wrong move and the problems will start from there too. Go punch up someone
Facts,
outside and see what happens. You're going to jail.
facts, facts.
So the rest of your life starts from here. Even with all your relationships, you have a problem with your mum, you don't talk to your aunt, you don't talk to that person. Pick up the phone, start it from here. because you might only have 2 years left. I'm telling you, it goes quick,
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Even if you
For
got
real.
40 years left, those 40 years goes quick.
I got two more things, yeah,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
wrap this up.
yeah.
So, whoever is following your footsteps as a designer and wants to make this clothing, hats, jumpers, t-shirts, and stuff like that, what advice can you give to them?
Plan to the end.
Yeah.
So why you gotta ask yourself why you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when you started, if you ain't got a solid plan or solid reason as to why you're doing this, when you hit those hurdles and those bumps in the road, you're just gonna quit. So then what that means is what you done was a waste of time.
Mm.
Yeah. So be sure that you want to run with this. I don't mean I'm not saying don't tweak and change things as you go. We have to do this. We have to mold
Yeah.
things, but be certain, understand why you're doing it and what you're going into, because it's not necessarily easy road. It's not necessarily easy to get everyone to wear your stuff. People keep saying, just get 1 and 2 celebrities, get a celebrity. Loads of celebrities have worn,
Yeah. Yeah.
albeit there might be lower level, higher level, or however you want to judge them, but loads of people have been wearing this brand and it's been public. It doesn't necessarily do what you think it's going to do. So be certain that this is something that you're going to want to do. Focus on quality. Everyone wants to make money, but you're not gonna do very well if your product is cheap crap. Yeah, because otherwise, well, no disrespect again to any other shops, just a perspective. But otherwise, if you want to buy something cheap, you just run to Primark.
True.
When you're in Tesco's getting your food shopping, you can get socks and boxes. So why am I gonna now go on the internet, go on Instagram and buy it from you, which is awkward and inconvenient? I don't even know if it's gonna fit well, when I can just spend the same money or way less and just be in Tesco's. So you got to understand what's special about what you're trying to do. What does it stand for? People like to buy into things. People want heritage. It's the same with the cars now. All these EVs, some people still wouldn't buy a Chinese car. Why? It might be just as good, but
Mm.
nah, they don't trust it. You want your Audi, you want your Beamer, you want the brands that we've heard of. It's the same with the clothing. So if you're going to step onto something, make sure you stand for something. Make sure you're certain that it is what you want to do, and don't be disheartened when you ordered 100 units and sold 5. Just figure out how you're going to sell them.
Yeah.
Make a plan. Work something out. Do a
Mhm.
raffle. Do a giveaway. Do some sort of PR stunt. Do something. Just keep pushing. But
Yeah,
ultimately,
for real.
keep betting on yourself, because no one else is going to. And even if they
Exactly.
do, it's only half-hearted. So make sure you're betting on yourself. And make sure you're consistent. And don't quit.
Yeah.
Don't quit,
I was
man.
just about to say, what's the quote of the day? It can be anything as
Now,
well.
the quote of the day, yeah?
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
quote of the day. I thought about this on my way here. And I actually heard this in the House of Lords. Yeah? From another young multi-million pound black man. Yeah. He said to me, or he said to the room, should I say, if you want to go fast, go alone.
Mhm.
If you want to go far, go together. That's the quote of the day. Yeah. Loads of things were said, but I just quickly jotted that down on my phone so I could remember it at the time, and it stuck with me. And ultimately, it's like you said about the divide between us culturally, like black people beefing each other and communities and all that stuff. When you start a brand, no one believes in you. So you have to go alone. But because you're going alone, you can go fast. Anything you think of, you can do it straight away. You ain't got to check in with no one. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you start to develop, when you really want longevity, you have to go together. Yeah.
Facts.
I ain't got no hands in Nigeria and Ghana without Kaz and Mr. Keys. Yeah. So now we're together. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we're going far because they're helping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elsa, she helped a lot. Yeah, there's a few other people, a few other names. I feel bad. I have to big up Leanne and Matt. They run the car group. How can I have a motorbike group with 100 odd people on WhatsApp, but have a car group with 100 odd people on WhatsApp and have an Insta that replies to the car group and does meets? I can't go to these meets. I can't go to all the car meets. I can't go to all the bike meets. I can't go to all my own family meets with all my cousins and aunties. It's too much.
Yeah.
So in order to make this thing do what I want it to do and be a global footprint, I needed to do it together with other people.
Facts.
And I'm actually still growing my team. I still want more people involved, doing different things, different tasks. Big up my partner. She's more than just motivating me. She's actually handling a lot of the packaging of all the parcels, posting them out. When orders come in, I might message her sometimes. She's messaging me. These just went. She's going post office. She manages our contracts with the courier firms.
Wicked, man.
Yeah, and she makes all the stickers. She made so much stickers that we registered another business just to make stickers for her so that she can have a business separate and the money can just go over there and she just deals with all of that. But guess what? We're going together.
Props, bro.
Yeah, man.
Props.
Big her up so
Props,
much, man.
Props.
Big her up a lot still.
Props. Big up
Yeah.
all the people, man.
All the people, yeah, big up all of you lot that are helping. I see every single one of you, and I have to say, I would love to do more for you, and it's coming. Like, and you don't know. The people know. People around me, they know how I look after them. I think last summer we done an event. The event raised decent money, but what we did with the money was paid everyone. I paid everyone. I paid people that helped. I paid people that were just saying, "Are you coming?" Give them a little drink.
Mm.
Yeah. In fact, the only profit that I made from that event, and it made good money, yeah, the profit that I took, I used it to buy more equipment for the brand on my end. I gave my missus some money, and the rest of the money went to the car group for them to buy stuff that they want, because they do car meets, they need stools, they want a pop-up stand, this, that, and the other. They told me what they wanted. It was like 3 grand. We found something for reasonable price, around 1,500 £1,500.
Mm.
But that's money I could have put a grand in my pocket and gave them £400. But I didn't really want the grand. My bills are
You're a
paid.
genuine guy, you know. You're
This is where
you're
we are.
you're you're a real genuine guy, fam.
But I say it, the more I earn, the more I'm gonna help people. I don't want anything else. Like, I'm good. I'm all right now. What
That's
more do
good.
we need?
That's good.
I'm gonna go buy a Patek Philippe so I can get licked down outside. It's all right, thanks. Yeah, they can leave that in the shop. I'll invest. I'll get some properties. I'll let the rentals do what they're gonna do. That money comes in. I can sort my kids out, and I can sort out the kids in other countries and people over here that need a little bit more support. That's 100% hands down what I'm on.
Yeah, that's powerful, man. That's powerful. One more quick thing, yeah. One more quick thing. What is your dream bike and dream car? Just to wrap this up.
All right. I just said I don't want anything, you know.
But you're like, what's your dream, innit? Like,
No. Let's be real. Let me be real about this. Yeah. I had a dream car and a dream bike about 10, 11 years ago when I made that plan,
mm-hmm.
and then I got them. Yeah. Back then, I was thinking I would like to get an E-class convertible. I think I was like mid-20s or whatnot. Didn't really have that much financial backing or assets, should I say, at the time. But after that, I had multiple E-classes. I've had C43s. I've had all sorts of AMGs, 63s. I've played with,
boys.
yeah, all brand new, all model years. I think the last 10 years I've had at least 12, 13 cars, all brand new. And I've played with a lot of different Lamborghinis. I've driven Ferraris and whatnot. I've owned them. If money was no object, I would have to have a Jeep or SUV and a toy. So I'm probably gonna go with the Rolls Royce Cullinan. Yeah, because the back of that is just, yeah, just bossy. Every situation, wedding, pulling up in the block, it just looks gangster when you pull up, and it just looks classy when you're in the nice places. So that's what I'd probably just roll around and take my daughter to nursery and just, or wherever we're going.
RIDE3 stick or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put them on everything. And then I'd have a little roadster, a little toy thing. I love the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They're really,
I
really
love
nice.
that. But you know what? Those aren't my dream cars. I think the cars I drive today are my dream cars, because ultimately my cars serve a purpose. I have a 500 plus horsepower SUV that has rear wheel steering and the pan roof. And
that car outside,
yeah, the speakers in the chairs. I got speakers in my headrests and vibration panels that when the bass goes, the chair vibrates, so you feel it. We got heated seats in the back. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is because I've changed cars so much, I'm not necessarily the type of person that's going to stick with one or say that is my dream. I understand there's pros and cons of all different things.
Yeah.
So to have an SUV that's fast, comfortable, air suspension, self-driving, all of that. When it's the weekend, sometimes my girl's driving, I want to sit in the back. Yeah, I can stretch out my leg now, push out my foot, you know? Yeah, I like that. So technically, I've got the SUV that is maintainable, manageable for me and my financial situation. It looks absolutely stunning. Private plate, simple tints, look RIDE3 all over it. Wicked. And I got a little toy that I can run around, a little 300 horsepower plus hatchback, 4-wheel drive, run around in it, go Tesco's, pop, 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 bang, bang, bang.
That's it, innit?
Yeah, so I slightly have got my dream cars. They'll just change. You know, after a little while, that little hatchback will probably turn into a McLaren, because I've been looking at them, but they're getting affordable now. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I might, we might have to put that on the side, and the SUV might be the same, or we might change it. But ultimately, just like I said before about manifestation and planning, the cars I'm driving now is what I manifested. And I don't plan to manifest anything greater than that in that area. So I feel like I'm driving my dream cars already. Every time I get in the car, I'm smiling. I feel happy. I feel blessed. I feel privileged and appreciative. I'm polishing and waxing twice a week. I'm like, yeah, this is nice. You know what I'm
Jeez,
saying?
come
I
on.
appreciate it. And it's the same. It's the same goes with the bikes. I got a 200 plus horsepower machine that weighs less than 200 kilos that can go over 200 miles an hour, that doesn't really require much maintenance, that is really fast on track and is really comfortable and smooth on the road. I drive it on the track, I drive it on the street, doesn't cause me no hassle. I think it's sexy. My partner thinks it's sexy.
Come on. That's
So
it, isn't
that's
it?
the dream bike. But if I'm going to pick one again with the bike, the new Ducati V4S,
Oh, they're mean.
I was
They're
tempted to
they're
buy
they're
one,
mean
but
still.
I don't even really ride my bike that much. So there's no point me pulling that out to get that to put it in my garage when what I got now does the job. So
That's it,
those
man.
Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, Ducati V4S, yeah, and the Rolls Royce Cullinan, I think that would be,
That's bossy.
yeah, that's gonna be
That's
bad
bossy
boy.
still.
But they're all achievable things. You know, like
Yeah.
realistically, if I say I don't want to clear my mortgage off, I just want to focus on getting the Bugatti. Maybe that's probably a bit far at the minute. Yeah, but like I said, it's all about what you believe that you can do.
Yeah.
I know I can buy a Rolls Royce if I want to. I know I can. Like, but I just don't want to right now
Mm.
because it doesn't make sense with the rest of my life and the other aspirations that I have.
Yeah.
So as far as that's concerned, my car and bike thing has got a tick next to it, and I'm just ticking things off until that whole plan is in place, and the rest of anything after that is just for everyone else, really.
Big respects to you, man. Big respects. And thank you for coming down.
No problem. No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Like honestly, we had to do this. Like
Yeah,
we had to. Because if I never saw you, then this wouldn't have happened. Do you get what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
I know.
Like
One thing I'm gonna
literally.
say on camera though,
Yeah,
you guys,
do your thing, man.
I'm big on accountability.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm big
yeah.
on accountability. So I'm saying this so everyone who watches this is you lot are his accountability partners. Yeah. I said I'm struggling with media. That's what I'm struggling with, yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why I struggle is because where we are running a brand, I'm getting charged corporate prices all the time by strangers. Anyone that meets me, what do you do? Oh, we do this, we do that. All of a sudden, it's 10 times the price of what it should be. You know, I hear it all the time. There's things I know what the prices are, and you like telling me like you think I'm just some super wealthy dude that just is just gonna spend without thinking. No, 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 no. It needs to make sense. I still need to keep spare for leisure, for holidays, for these
Yeah,
family things.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real
So
facts.
basically, I'm more looking for someone to grow with me, as I spoke to you about. But I need media. I need an advert for every product. Brand new product, it needs an advert. You know, we're doing an event coming up. We need a marketing video. Now I'm okay at that, but I need, like I say with all my products, I need high quality. I need top notch. So
Mm-hmm.
I need that. And you right now are under accountability scrutiny because you got some of my products at the moment
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
promised me some
yeah, yeah,
videos. I know
yeah.
you're gonna do them because
Uh,
and I know you've been busy. We've been
yeah,
talking,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, for real.
stay tuned to look on both of our
Yeah,
pages
come
to
on,
see the
come on.
video that's
Real
gets
sauce.
created. Yeah,
Real, it's gonna be saucy, trust me. Real sauce, innit?
yeah, that's it,
Like,
man.
I can make shit happen, innit?
Let's go. I'm looking.
And I'm
I
really
can't wait
confident.
to see
I'm really confident. I'm not gonna lie.
it.
I'm really confident. I'll make shit happen, innit?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, come on. My name is Dre. This is Wave TV. We are out and over. Hope everybody has wicked holidays, Merry Christmas, and the New Year. We're gonna be back in the New Year as well. And yeah, don't forget to keep it wavy, baby.
Ride free, ride safe, love and manners.
Come on.